quels sont les sujets principaux qui nous ont intéressés aujourd'hui?
Merci. Je vais d'abord commencer par remercier le PENAf. Le PENAf, cette organisation non gouvernementale qui nous a invités ici à Rotterdam. C'est une très bonne chose parce que la question environnementale aujourd'hui, c'est une question qui se pose à tous les pays et à tous les ports. Vous voyez? Donc, si cette association a eu l'idée de nous inviter à un séminaire pour échanger sur l'environnement, c'est une très bonne chose.
Because we've met different countries. There are about 14 African countries, plus other European countries. Also, many of them have met here with different experiences. And we've seen countries that are doing so well in Africa, which we have learned a lot looking at what they're doing. And then we've also met the European ports, that is the port of Antwerp, the port of Rotterdam, and the port of Amsterdam as well. And we're seeing the massive improvement that they've done and the development that is going on their port.
We see, but now, thanks to PENAf for bringing us this far, we've gone to see how waste are being collected and how they are being treated. It is the one who cares about the environment that take proactive actions to control pollution.
Actually, we have come to know that Europe, there is so much going on. I mean, the ports are very busy. They take the environment issue so serious. And we can even see that they have not even stopped. They are still keep on researching and trying to improve upon the environment. And they have also realized that the environment issue is transboundary. So they have opened up their boundaries to, people like us in the less privileged places to come and learn from their experience and tap into their experience. And they are even ready to support us financially, to progress and to improve upon the environment.
One group is going to visit the waste streams, the other group is going to visit the waste barge, and halfway we're going to change.
We are here with almost 12 ports, but PEMAF brought all the ports here. PEMAF is a port management association of the West and Central Africa, and we have 24 port authorities. We are working together, and we create a platform to share our experience. Which kind of experience we can take it along? Which kind of experience we can take to improve ourselves?
So they're doing that for free?
No. For example, if I bring this fire extinguisher to the recycling plant,
You are paying them?
I have to pay them, yeah.
For me, my great interest is the port reception facilities. That is my greatest interest because as Zambia, at our port, Mlungu Harbour Corporation, we are not yet receiving any waste, anything. In short, MAPO, we have not yet started implementing it. So for me, that is where my interest is. And I'm seeing from what I've seen and from what I've learned, it's possible for us to start handling the MAPO Annex 5, which is prevention of garbage on the ships, pollution by garbage. So we can start collecting garbage from our ships to make sure that the lake and the environment is free from litter and garbage and we're staying in a clean environment.
The interesting part of this week is protecting the nature, protecting the environment. So we came here, we got some standards. It seems to be the best standards in the world. It will be very difficult to implement that standards in our country. But we know we have to start somewhere to protect all the world.
We need a systematic approach, and we have to involve all the stakeholders in our countries. We are now going to send the message across to our management, and then to get to the national level, bring everybody on board. And so we can take it up from there.
So we need to create awareness for everybody to have the education about what pollution can cause us if we don't wake up to it. So I think there's a lot that we have learned. We're taking it home. We see how solid materials are being taken and being treated, which we don't have the facility. So it is good we have seen it. We are dreaming about it, and we are going to implement it.
We have made a action plan. We will work together with all the partners, ESTC, ETL, the ministry, all the partners, even PENAf, to take away to move on about the action plan. We think that we can move along, we can get all the best practices and implement it in Africa. In Africa, we don't have a facilities to treat all the e-waste. So we are here to learn about that. We are here to learn how the people they are managing very well to protect the environment.
We might also change our regulation or improve our regulation, including into it that the importer of the e-waste to our countries have to participate in the recycling when those equipment will become waste. That is one thing which is very, very important. I realize in the Netherlands it's about 65% funds used to help the government by the producer, the manufacturer, to recycle this waste. So it will be a nice thing if our governments could take as a recommendation this particular thing about e-waste, which is coming very, very important in our country. And then also regarding all the waste materials, all the waste equipment coming from here. We saw in Antwerp during our trip, and then it's not so much control, and we becoming, excuse me to say that, the same as Africa is becoming the garbage of the world. What is not so good because there is no barrier, there is no frontier regarding the protection of the nature.
Well, as I said in our presentation, at this moment we have 180 different types of waste streams we collect, and we go every time further and further. For example, these TL tubes, we separate them now on size, small tubes and long tubes.
We're hoping by attending such study visits, all we want is just how we can collaborate with our African countries and maybe with help with international organizations that deal in port reception facilities like Euroshore to also help us, especially Zambia, to build port reception facilities and see how we can be able to handle also other waste like sewage, also oil waste. Those are Annex 1 and Annex 2. So we're hoping that we just don't attain and go back. But one day we should be able to see those things happening at our ports as well. So that we can also be, we're striving to attaining and having our port to be an eco port.
We see how solid materials are being taken and being treated, which we don't have the facility. So it is good we have seen it, we are dreaming about it, and we are going to implement it. We see we don't have most of these recycling facilities. Those that we have are very small, but now we have seen it taken in larger quantities. It treats almost every waste that is taken from the vessel, which are human errors, which is a human being who created. It is very, very wise for them to have taken these proactive steps to control the environment. I'm highly impressed, and we are looking forward for such occasions so that we increase in knowledge, we increase in collaborations, so at least when you put up something for funding, somebody will understand why there should be money for such a program.
L'Afrique a besoin de l'Europe, l'Europe aussi a besoin de l'Afrique. Ça c'est important, c'est important. Et c'est pour ça que nous sommes ici. Nous allons sortir des résolutions qui vont s'imposer à des États, à des ports, et tout cela, ça fera qu'aujourd'hui, la vie sera plus vivable sur la Terre.